Hi, I'm Ben Yee, Secretary of the County Party, and welcome to Transparency Tuesday number 2. Last week, the County Executive Board had a presentation on campaign finance laws, so in honor of that, we're going to be covering the exact same thing. And we're going to start with the building blocks. Today, we're covering the money in politics jargon that everybody should know. The political cycle is the time since the last election ended until the next election ends. So, for example, the 2016 presidential cycle is the time since Barack Obama was re-elected in 2012 until the next president is elected in 2016. This is the time during which politicians are preparing for the next election and their next campaign. They're raising money, whatever it is that they do, even as most of them actually attempt to govern and pass laws. PACs, or Political Action Committees, have absolutely nothing to do with committees. They are just bank accounts which are filled by contributions from people and other PACs. The amount that people in PACs can give is limited by campaign finance law, which varies from the state, federal, and local level. PACs are determined solely by raising and spending money for political purposes, such as supporting or opposing candidates, political parties, or ballot initiatives, aka referendums. Once a bank account either raises or spends enough money, it becomes a PAC, and must report who contributed to it and what it bought. Anyone raising or spending enough money is automatically considered a PAC, and should file with the proper campaign finance regulator. There are specific types of PACs with varying limitations based on who owns them and what role they have in the political process, such as candidate PACs, political party PACs, and unauthorized PACs, which are just fancy words for saying a PAC run by some random person like you or me that engages in political activities. As the name implies, political contributions are just money given by individuals or PACs to candidates or other PACs. Simple. Contrary to popular belief, corporations and unions cannot give directly to federal candidates. Only individuals and PACs which get their money from individuals may donate to candidates. Instead of giving money, people can give other things of value to campaigns and PACs, such as office space, cars, websites. Whatever it is, the market value of that contribution, of that good or service, must be counted towards the contribution limit of the individual or PAC which donated it. Importantly, volunteer time, volunteer commuting expenses, and things which volunteers produce, such as signs and banners, are not counted as in-kind contributions, and therefore there are no limits. Contribution limits define the maximum amount that an individual or PAC may give to a candidate or another PAC. This may take the form of a financial contribution or an in-kind contribution, whose value must be counted at the market rate. Campaign expenditures are money spent by authorized candidate committees, a special PAC specifically for a candidate's campaign, on winning an election. Independent expenditures are money spent to help a political candidate or campaign by an individual or PAC without the knowledge or input of whoever they're helping. A coordinated expenditure is money spent by an individual or PAC to aid a campaign or candidate with the knowledge and input of that campaign or candidate. This may include sharing strategies, data, or resources to amplify the value of the allied spending. Electioneering communications are any communication which is broadcast via cable, satellite, or radio, and meets these 3 qualifications. 1. It clearly refers to a federal candidate. 2. It is publicly distributed, meaning that it can reach 50,000 or more people and is carried over cable, satellite, or radio. And 3. Is disseminated within 60 days of a general election or 30 days of a primary election. Everyone's favorite, super PACs. Super PACs are a special kind of PAC which only make independent expenditures. These IEs may include electioneering communication, openly supporting or opposing specific candidates. Before the Supreme Court case Citizens United, corporations and labor unions were banned from making electioneering communications or supporting PACs making electioneering communications. After Citizens United, they are allowed, as long as that communication is an independent expenditure and not coordinated with the campaign they're helping. There are no contribution limits on independent expenditures, another consequence of Citizens United. As a result, there are no contribution limits for super PACs. Well, that's it. Thanks for watching. We tried to keep it as straightforward as possible, but if you have any questions, comments, or ideas for topics you'd like us to cover in the future, feel free to reach out. You can find me on Twitter at @YBen or @ManhattanDems. We're also on Facebook at facebook.com/ManhattanDems. And if you happen to not be on our website, check us out, manhattandems.org.